Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. I have even more news coming in on the latest updates coming to Minecraft in the near future. That's right, more information on Minecraft 1.10, baby. Yeah, 1.10, not 2.0. Again, I already explained this in the last video about this. Anyways, in this video we cover not one, not two, but 7 brand new blocks that were recently announced as being available in the next Minecraft update, as well as what they may be used for. But before we get to the news, I'd like to say thanks for all the support on the Minecraft news videos I do. It's always appreciated, and the best way to show that you want even more news videos is, of course, smash the ratings on every single one that comes out, which means this one as well. Come on, baby, do it. That said, make sure you subscribe so you can see these videos right as they come out, and with that, the news. So, the first major announcement is also the latest one. On May 6th, which, if I did my job properly, is today, Jeb, which is one of the main developers of Minecraft PC Edition, announced 2 new nether blocks. Two more new ones. There's already been new ones announced in 1.10. 2 more new ones. Quoted as saying, "For no good reason, I went on and added 2 new building blocks to the nether. It appears as though nether warts are going to be part of a new recipe for these unnamed blocks." First block we see on top here looks a little bit like it could almost be a sort of bush or leaf block. It begs the question, what could it be used for? Is it simply another decoration block? We kind of got a lot of those already, so I'm thinking no. Maybe it has an effect when it's walked on. Maybe it's a more potent block to grow more nether wart on compared to soul sand. I mean, heck, it's got stuff to do with potions. Maybe it gives off potion effects. Maybe you throw potions onto it, it causes the effect to be absorbed. I don't know, it could be anything, but anything is in fact speculation. But, you know, that's the most fun part, I think. If we knew what it did, it wouldn't be as fun to talk about it, you know? What do you think it does, huh? Anything? Maybe it doesn't do anything. But the next block looks like it's some sort of brick block, yet it still maintains that nether wart feel. And as Jeb said, both of these blocks are apparently made up of the devilish potion catalyst found growing in fortresses across the hellish landscape. I'm talking about nether wart. I typed this out already. I wanted it to sound really cool. But what's a nether wart doing hanging out in brick form? It really just makes me question Jeb's reasoning behind a nether wart block. I just don't get it. A brick block especially. Which means there must be a reason. What else has Jeb got planned for these blocks? You don't just make a brick block out of nether wart and not have cool plans for it. Right? Please? It's hard to say. But what's not hard to see is that our next block has received a fresh lick of paint. It's the structure block. Originally made known back at Minecon 2015, so yeah, it's a little bit old. The structure block is Mojang's answer to adding in pre-constructed dungeons, buildings, and more within your Minecraft world. While it's technically only one block, it has 4 unique states that it exists in that each do different things. The following are some excerpts from an article written by Demon5 that describe, using all available information, what the structure blocks will do and what you can expect from them. You can find the entire article linked in the video description. Otherwise, I'm going to give you some of the main points. The structure block's primary use is going to be to save structures that you've built within the Minecraft world. And then from there, once they're saved, you can load them into any position. Now, the structure blocks have 4 modes, and you can see all 4 of the blocks here. One is save, which saves the structures that you've built within it. One is load, which will load the saved structures once you've saved them within the structure blocks data system. There, of course, speaking of, are data blocks, which you can use to do like custom chest loot tables. Oh, it's going to be amazing. You'll be able to put in your own special custom loot tables. Well, maybe, probably, based on data sets that you've typed in via JSON files and add them to each individual world. This is going to be amazing for maps. Custom structures you can put in any time, custom loot tables, you can already change resource packs and sounds and add new sounds and just change how everything looks. This is going to be amazing for the update. And of course, the final block seen here, the structure blocks, which is the corner block, which basically just gives you a readout of the area that you have set up your structure block to be, I guess, collecting structure information from. It just reads off the volume of the amount of space. Nothing too crazy, but felt like telling you about it nonetheless. You can also use the structure block to mirror and rotate structure. So even if you save it one specific direction, you could rotate it 90 degrees, for example, or you can mirror it completely backwards. It's going to be very useful for importing stuff, and I think we're going to see a lot less need for programs like MC Edit. Now, MC Edit is very comprehensive. You'll probably see a bunch of MC Edit still being used, but for the average user that just wants to clone and make structures a little easier, they're not going to have to worry about any third-party programs now, which is great. Same with the command block installs. The only one commands, the one command creations, you know, one clicks, easy. Structure block's going to make that even easier. Now, structures are going to be stored per world, which means that once you've made a structure, you can actually save it into a world file. So whenever you download a map from, you know, your favorite Minecraft map website, those structures can be saved within the world as well, and possibly even saved separately so that you can add them into different worlds. It's hard to say yet. No one really knows, but what we do know is that the structure will be saved in a single size shareable file that you can use to, I don't know, again, give the structures to your friends, add them to other worlds. However, structures are limited to a size of 32 by 32 by 32. Whatever you're trying to make with the structure block has to be able to sit within that area of space. Same with the fill and clone commands. They have a maximum clone / fill rate of 32 by 32 by 32. Now, when using structure blocks, as you can see from some of this footage here, you will get a nice white outline around it that you can see where the structure block is and to make sure that your structure is fitting within said structure blocks. But Minecraft developer Sarge, who is also working on the PC version of the game, has been quoted as saying structure blocks unfortunately cannot be used to randomly generate custom structures in the world. However, that may be not possible without the use of command blocks. Perhaps with command blocks, we will be given a command that would in fact allow structure blocks to be used to place random structures throughout your world. Maybe you just run a certain command right as your world is generated, and it causes structure blocks to fly all over the world and then turn into actual structures themselves. Hard to say. Very hard to say. But now that we have a good grasp on structure blocks, we can move on to the final newly announced block, the Observer block. Yes, this block is one that will be making its way over to Minecraft Pocket Edition before it finds its place in the PC version. I won't pretend I know how to properly explain the ins and outs of how block update detectors, or BUDs, work, but it mostly involves non-command block based redstone. Now, the Observer block is supposed to be a real working, not based on exploits within the game that have lasted for a long time, block update detector. Currently, most block update detectors are using kind of some hacky, glitchy mechanics within Minecraft, and the Observer block's idea is to fix that so that everything is lined out properly and there's no use of exploits needed. But this update has been causing some controversy, some minor controversy amongst the redstone community, mostly survival redstone community, over worry that it may affect how quasi-connectivity works within the game. That, again, is just a big word for how redstone lines are affected, and it could affect things as simple as piston doors, various mechanisms involving slime blocks, automated farms, etc. and etc. There's a lot at stake here, but Minecraft and the developers have been generally very open-eared about listening and interacting with the redstone community when it comes to changing redstone. So I would not be too worried. But more on the Observer block and quasi-connectivity in the video description of this video. This brings the total amount of newly announced blocks to 4 blocks, or 7 if you count each of the structure block's unique states. And other than the structure block, it's been noted that all new blocks have been for the Nether dimension so far, as well as previous changes to Endermen to allow their passage there. Between the lava netherrack block that we saw in the previous news video, the nether wart brick block, and the nether wart bush block, this is starting to smell an awful lot like a big nether update that's coming right around the corner. But no one knows for sure. So that said, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see these news updates right as they come out, so you can form your own opinions on what you think Minecraft 1.10 is going to be all about. And once again, if you have not yet, please do leave a like rating on this video. If you can smash the ratings, it lets me know that you want to see more Minecraft news videos right as the news comes out, baby. Let me know what you think about this video. Leave your feedback, your thoughts, your ideas, and what you think is coming in the next update in a comment on this video. And with that, I leave you, my friends. Have a great day. We'll see you later.